Alright, we're here, and we need to convince the Sveinn tribe to now take part of it, so... We're here at the Sveinn tribe, and I've already done some exploration, but... found some pretty cool stuff, so... Hey, you.
I think you lost your way. Turn back and be on your way.
Where am I?
This is the village of the Sveinn tribe.
Oh, Sveinn.
Whatever you're looking for, you won't find it here.
How do you know what I'm looking for?
Listen, I don't know. I just have orders not to let anyone in. So unless you have real business here, go explore other parts of the swords.
I have a message for you, chieftain, from Gerfonner.
You should have led with that. Go on then, and keep it brief.
Alright, after having run around for a very long time, apparently this is the first person you want to talk to, Barlam.
And who might you be? Are you the messenger of the Stagfather, the one Glirna foretold? If she's right for once, well, that'd be a first. You're a little late, by the way.
What happened here?
Can't you see? I won't speak of it further. Not with outsiders. See this? One of those bodies belongs to my son, Jens. He fought bravely, to the very end. May the ancestors grant him a place at their table. May the unrealm of the hunt show him mercy. It's a damn shame his god failed him. You just had to be stubborn, didn't you, kid? Hey, no point wasting breath. What's done is done. Most of the Sveinn tribe is gone.
I don't know anything about any prophecy.
Ah, perhaps that's for the best. The last thing we need is another self-proclaimed prophet causing trouble. As you can see, I've got enough on my plate. I'm Barlam, the chieftain. Welcome to the Sveinn lands, where the tribe that's just ceased to exist.
Gerfon sent me.
Let me guess. He wants to call the moot. He's been trying for years, and every time I've had to refuse. Not because I want to. I know the moot is sacred law. But above that law is my duty to protect the tribe. And as you can see, I've failed. The Sveinn tribe is gone.
Gerfon sent me to help whatever's holding you back from attending the moot.
Not having a tribe is what's holding me back. Can you turn back time? Bring my people back to life? No? That's what I thought. I don't know you. And if Gerfon thinks I'll trust someone from outside the tribes on his word alone, he's showing weakness. Especially now. But I do have a solution. Find Kjell. If she vouches for you, I'll honor the voice of the tribe's request. And I'll let you help us, if that's even possible.
Alright, I'll go find Kjell.
She should be nearby. She'll have a task for you, something to prove you can be trusted. Once that's done, meet me here. Maybe then I'll share something more.
Okay, the trial. See, Kjell is... until I've talked to Kjell. Okay, fine. I will talk to Kjell. This place looks like a pretty big tribe, so Kjell.
You picked a damned bad time to show your face here.
Oh, okay.
Outsiders in the village are rarely good news. But now, after what happened, don't you think we have enough trouble without you?
I don't want any trouble for myself or... or for myself or for you.
Sure, that's what all outsiders say. Until trouble finds them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, watch yourself. One wrong move, and you'll have more than just me to deal with. Our whole village will be on you. At least, what's left of us.
Uh-huh.
What do you want?
What happened here?
We haven't even buried the bodies yet. And you're already sniffing around.
Yeah?
Here's some advice. It's not your business, so stay out of it.
Kjell, right? Barlam won't talk to me unless you can vouch for me.
Well then, the two of you aren't talking. I don't know you, and I'm not vouching for you. The sooner you leave the village, the better. For you, and for... Wait, hold on. There is one thing you could help me with.
Uh-huh.
One of our hunters went to the cave nearby, and hasn't returned. With everything that happened here, I forgot all about him. If you want to prove yourself, find out what happened to him. And don't come back empty-handed.
Why don't you fine.
Good.
Are you always this welcoming to outsiders?
No. Sometimes we shoot them on sight.
Oh.
Especially if they look like Camelosian spies, showing up right when we're at our weakest.
Anything I can do to change your mind?
Find the tall rock and... Actually, never mind. No, I don't think you can.
Well, fine. Leave.
No need to linger.
Well, geez, fine, I will. And, okay, so he's in that cave over there at the trial. Alright. Looks and sounds pretty simple enough. Just go over there, go into some cave, jump off this ledge over here, and then just go over there and go find some hunter or something. Fine, I will. I'll do it. And you know what? I'm gonna be grumpy about it the whole entire way. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna be grumpy the whole way. And there's not gonna be anything you can do about it. Oh, you mean you think you guys are being grumpy? Oh no, I can be grumpier. I mean, look at this undead. He's just over here minding his own business, and I just decided to be grumpy on him and just basically slap him. And then this one too. The hell is that? Oh, it's just one of these guys. I thought it was like a different version of one. Oh, isn't... Well, come here. Is that a cape? Gimme! Dalrita totem. It's a cape, not a totem. I mean, I have to collect every item that I can possibly find for just, you know... Well, the transmog, sort of. I mean, this is what every gamer does, you know? We always collect everything that we possibly can just because it looks cool or is nice, and we end up having some great big stash. I mean, tell me this is not what every RPG hero does. Like, every time you're playing a game, you're like, I don't want to get rid of this because I could use it someday. Like, this is exactly what it's like being a game hero. You just literally just hoard everything and store everything. And, oh. So I'm guessing this is possibly the shortcut way back up. Or it's another way down. Interesting. Yes, very interesting as I... What's this? Oh! Aromatic remedy. Oh, thank you. Oh, very generous of you guys. So let's see, I want to go down there at some point, but it tells me to go down here, so screw it. Let's go down here. Okay, hello. Bottomless. Oh, hi. Jerk. I mean, I'll take your stuff anyway. So let's see. There's a cave area over here. But, ooh. Some garbage. And Sveinn blood tracker trousers. Oh, so this was the area that was just below. Okay. So wait. Does this lead just... I don't know. It looks like it could have led to something, but it doesn't. Oh, I don't even have to fall. There was a... Wow. Okay. Get up. Yeah, thank you. Alright. Well, let's go get this guy. So let's see here. Forlorn swords. Did this just lead me in a circle just so I can go to some area that I probably could have just ran over to? Okay. Well, she said don't come back empty-handed, and yet I have to come back empty-handed. Ooh. All I found was a bottomless. Something called a bottomless, anyway. Lady, I did the thing.
What do you want?
What do you want? Okay, there was no hunter in that cave. You sent me to only... Oh, there was no hunter in that cave you sent me to. Only a bottomless.
What? You went to the bottomless cave? And you made it out alive? That's impossible! It would have torn you apart in an instant.
I mean, maybe the hunter is somewhere else, so you admit you sent me to my death?
Yeah, I wanted to get rid of you. We don't need outsiders here. Definitely not now. But you've proven you have what matters most to the Sveinn. Strength of spirit and the will to survive.
But don't sound so
Go
enthusiastic.
talk to Barlam, our chieftain. He'll probably find some use for you.
Right now? What's happening?
I can't tell you more than that. Barlam will decide what you need to know.
Okay. Can you tell me more about your village?
Well, you want a tour now? Want me to introduce you to every corpse?
Sure.
Even the dead wouldn't bother talking to outsiders, let alone the living, who've got their own problems.
I meant what the village was like before this massacre.
Much livelier. There was more noise, less dead silence. And it smelled of hearth smoke and roasting meat,
Wow.
not blood.
Okay, what do you think of Barlam?
He's been in charge for as long as I can remember. And ruled wisely. Fairly even. But turns out he was too lenient. With some of us. And you see where that kind of weakness leads.
Do I? Do you do anything besides insulting strangers?
Yeah, I shoot strangers who can't hold their tongue. Besides that, I hunt. Best in the village. Was already true before most of the hunters got themselves killed.
Okay, this seems like a hard place to live.
It is. Unless your goal is to freeze or get eaten by something mean. Then it's real easy. But we'll survive. Even if there's only a handful of us left. And you, if you can't take care of yourself, you can always move on. I sure as hell won't stop you.
Oh. Okay, leave.
You'd best be on your way.
Yeah, okay. So welcoming, these people. Sheesh, rude. Okay, well, Barlam's house is all the way up there. I ran back because, you know, I felt like, okay, well, I mean, if I'm going to show where Barlam's house is, I might as well just go there. I mean, it's the biggest house in this whole entire place, so, I mean, you can't miss it, really. And if you do, I question you. I'm sorry, but, yeah. Okay, well, yeah, see, the biggest house around here. Hey, chieftain guy, Barlam. I met Kjell. You wanted to kill me? Really?
Kill you? Maybe. For the fact that you're still breathing only proves your strength. And your determination. You survived Kjell's trial, which means you've proven yourself worthy of knowing what we're up against.
Now you tell me what happened here?
The Stagfather happened. A bunch of fanatics called him into this world.
Uh-huh.
They claimed that when he arrived, he would devour everyone, then choose his own and grant them their rightful place in the afterlife. You can see how well that turned out. And that's how the story of the Sveinn tribe ends. I doubt we'll ever recover from this.
Isn't the Stagfather a god?
He is our most important god, the one we worshipped in the homelands. And we brought him here with us. He watched over us, blessed us with an abundance of game. In return, he had our unwavering devotion. But, as it often happens, some became blindly devoted, while others began to doubt. And the first group decided that the rest were unworthy of the Stagfather's grace. So they set him loose, to kill the entire tribe. The faithful joined him, The unbelievers were slaughtered.
What happened next with this Stagfather?
One of ours, Gudri, did something completely suicidal. With the help of our shamaness. He accepted the god into his body and is trying to keep him contained. But he's growing weaker by the day. We don't have much time before the Stagfather breaks loose again. And trust me, mixing the old gods with the weirdness thickening in these lands is the worst possible combination. We have to act quickly, although I have no idea where to even start.
Will you attend the Why do I have to ask him that? He's not going to.
Out of the question. If we don't deal with the Stagfather, what happened here will happen to the rest of the Forlorn Swords. And the only thing that's happened so far is you proving you don't bow to fear, and that you know how to handle a weapon. Now, I need someone willing to help the Sveinn tribe.
How can I help?
Well, that's a good question. Because I have no idea. All I know is that we need to find a way to get rid of the Stagfather once and for all. Gudri won't be able to hold on much longer. And when he gives up, we're all lost. Go find Glirna. She must know something. She's the shamaness serving the damn thing. And somehow she's keeping Gudri alive. We may not like each other, but I know Glirna isn't a fanatic. She owes as much to her own tribe as she does to the Stagfather.
It seems you're not very fond of this Glirna.
Glirna is our old soothsayer. Very old. When I was a kid, that hag was already as wrinkled as an apple, forgotten in the storehouse for 3 winters.
Wow.
Her fate has tangled our paths. And we have no choice but to work together. The fate of the tribe is more important than our petty squabbles.
Anything else I should know?
If you need to get ready, go see Hjarn. He'll help you with your gear. There's still the cook, Sagar. You could talk to him too. You can sleep in any of the empty houses. I'm sure their previous owners won't mind.
That almost sounds like... Okay, you're not very fond of this Glirna.
Glirna is our...
Oh, I already said that. That sounds like free housing! Also, it also sounds like the setup to a quest. You know, oh, just go sleep in their houses. I'm sure their previous owners won't mind. Like, it sounds like to me that if I sleep in one of their houses, something might happen. I'm not entirely sure, but I know Glirna's up here, so let's go meet with her. So, Glirna. Okay, so apparently, no. Glirna is actually right up here. I thought she would be in her own house, but no, she's... I mean, I probably should have just followed the tracker to begin with. Duh. And also, Arthur has something to say. So let's just go ahead and, let's see. Svein's sigil. Oh. Okay. Okay, so let's just go down here then. Huh. Alright, well. Whoa. Oh, okay, I thought she was gonna attack me because I saw the health bar. Okay, so Glirna.
The forest whispered. The fire screamed. The bones agreed. And at last, here you are. Just in time.
You foresaw it come? Or, no, you know, just in time.
In my dreams, I hear the crack of seals and snapping bones. The horned god, cursed with pain and blood, tears at the bonds I used to bind him. The earth trembles with his fury. Can you feel it?
No.
Soon, he will break free. And then we shall pay for calling him with blood, not faith.
The man lying on the altar, is that Gudri?
Yes, Gudri, who took the horned god's fury into himself to save us all. He reached for blood and bone, and let me turn his body and soul into a vessel for the god's essence. I sealed it with wards, like a cage of thorns. But the god's wrath will tear through them, sooner or later. And when that happens, there'll be no saving us.
You bound a god inside a man? How?
If you want to bind a god, you don't choose the method. You use everything. Old songs stolen from the dead, runes slick with black blood, teeth and claws. The horned god in his hate-twisted form was a nightmare that came to devour us all. The finest warriors of the Sveinn, the pride of our tribe, gave their lives on the altar of battle to weaken him.
How did the Stagfather end up in your village?
My disciples, my sons and daughters, they strayed. After the Gunvalda massacre, I and the others who served the horned god could not bear the shame. We heard our kin cry out and turned our heads. We betrayed our blood. The most devout called upon the old powers, out of grief, out of rage, but without reverence or care. They begged the horned god to come and punish us, and he did. Not as a guardian, not as a spirit of the woods. He came as fury, pain, and slaughter.
You didn't try to stop them?
I didn't think they'd reach so deep into the dark. By the time I saw what they were doing, the earth was already soaked in blood.
How did they have the knowledge and power to summon a god?
They opened a door, and I gave them the key, in the form of songs, rites, and signs.
Can the Stagfather be stopped?
He cannot be healed. He will not forgive us. But I can try to keep him bound, by will, by bone, and by blood. To do that, I need a fragment of his original self. The first trophy. The skull of the first stag ever hunted and offered in sacrifice to the horned god. It will remind him of who he once was. Bind his essence to the first offering, one made out of reverence, not fear. It may hold him in the unrealm of the hunt, long enough for me to complete the rite that will seal him there.
Where can I find the skull?
It's hidden, tied to the places where we once worshipped the horned god. 3 shrines, as old as the forest itself. But now, they must be destroyed. Each one is guarded by a servant of ancient memory. Kill them. Cast down what still remains upon their altars. Once all 3 fall, the 4th shrine, hidden and forgotten, will reveal itself. The first trophy waits there.
I'll bring it. You sure that you're sure this will work?
No, but we have nothing else.
Fine, I'll bring the trophy.
Go, but be warned. The shrines are no longer sacred. They're fouled by hatred, and the guardians who watch over them do not rest.
Okay, Leaf. Man, I can't wait to see what Arthur has to say about all of this. I mean, he's probably going to say something really, really weird, and he's going to be like, man, this place has really fallen into ruin. Let's go see what he says. Alright. Arthur, what have you got to say? Did you have problems with the Stagfather back in your day too?
Yes, in the homelands. I thought we could leave him there, but he escaped to Avalon.
Escaped? How?
He took on human form, or rather he used one of his followers as a vessel. It was only when he sensed that Nimue, Merlin's apprentice, had discovered his true nature that he revealed his real form. The beast grew to the size of a mountain, striding toward the temple his followers had built for him deep in the woods. I dread to think what would have happened if he'd made it there. We barely managed to bring him down, and clearly, not completely.
And after that?
I outlawed the Stagfather's cult, but I see that 6 centuries later, it's still around, and surprisingly, among the Dalrita as well. I thought they worshipped only Mathea.
Well, I wonder what we would have said if I said the second thing, but alright, well, I guess we'll be back with more on the next one. We're gonna go do the side quests around here and see what they have to do, so we'll be back with more.